Hello and welcome back to Krager Creations. Today's video is going to be an update on a multitude of things. We're going to be looking at the wall art. We are in the process of building Belle's Castle here. And we are going to take a look, obviously, at the park and tell you what's in store. I've got some good ideas for not only the Belle Castle, but we're going to talk about the train a little bit. We're going to talk about Fantasyland update and the expansion area to the Magic Kingdom. So we are down in the new part of the basement, the newly remodeled part of the basement. And I wanted to show you guys, we've gotten more memorabilia out, things that have been stored in the back. We've got the monorail from Disney World. We've got the monorail from Disneyland over here. We've got a couple more artifacts and memorabilia items out. We've got Kylo's helmet and some of the figurines and things of that nature from things we've had stored up in that. And so that's kind of the progression there. We've got the lightsabers mounted to the wall there. And as we come over and look at the wall art, this has turned out just great. I really am excited about this. We've put some finishing touches since the last video, so I wanted to show you that and then talk about that a little bit, and then we will get into the park there as well. So welcome all the new followers to Instagram and TikTok. I really appreciate it. Follow us here, share us with anybody that likes Disney or Lego. We really appreciate it. It grows the channel. And again, this is just a hobby, and we like to communicate with everybody that likes Disney as much as we do, and we really appreciate it. So let's take a look here at this castle. And again, I had to get this castle out of storage. It was just sitting in the back by the park there because I use the original castle for the park in there. So, and I built that 360. I actually built it a little taller as well. So that one I'm going to keep in the park. But this one was this is such a cool build. The color and the texture of this castle is just awesome. And it is I think it's the anniversary of the Cinderella Castle, so that's kind of a neat time to get it up to. But people were asking about the mosaic in the back. I got it on Etsy. I sent in a picture, and they created the plans and they get the color count for the studs and all that. I just had to put it together. It's really cool. It was perfect for this setting here. I ended up adding some more fireworks, so you can kind of see here and there. So they kind of come off 3D along with the picture. And then I also have the ones coming off the castle. So the next stage of this is to get it lit. So we are going to put some lighting on it. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's take a look down at some of the specifics here. We've got the princesses in the build here, as many as we can. If we've missed anybody, please tell me who you think I should put into the build here. I don't want to go crazy where there's so many, but I had to get a family out there. And if you look at the young guy right there, he's got a new Mickey ear on. That's a golden one. We'll talk about that later. I'll talk to you about the product that I got from Bill's Bricks. He's got a little shop that sells those things. So I will put that in the description as well. I'll shout them out in the taglines of the video here. So we've got Cinderella. We've got Mickey and Minnie back there. I did also add some of the clouds. So just a few Lego clouds. I thought just to bring some 3D to it, I thought would be really neat. We've got Pinocchio and Geppetto there. We got Milan back there. We've got the Little Mermaid there with Flounder and Sebastian. And then we have Snow White. So, we even have Jiminy Cricket there. And obviously, Tinker Bell is up there at the top of the castle. So anyway, again, these were just some shelves then that I had purchased. Some Lego shelves, and then these studs that hook onto the wall there. I think they're really like for hanging things and that, like a hanger or something, but I thought it looked good around there. I've got some more, I got an addition to this wall. I'm not done with the wall. So I still got to get the barn door on that opening to the park. But the electricity is going to be coming in from the side back here. So what I've done here, and as we go around into the room here, behind the clouds here that I do have an electrical outlet here, and I'll be able to go right into the wall and drill a little hole there, pull the electricity into there, and then this will be lit up in this cove there. So I had contemplated painting inside the pocket there. Not sure if I'm going to do that yet. I might, but we'll see as time goes on. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. And then as we walk into the room here, the addition that we have is I've added the clouds to the side. And you can kind of tell it's a little different. The acoustics are a little different back here because we've got the draperies up and we've got the clouds almost all the way around now. We're going to be cleaning this area out over here. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. I've got to get, what am I going to say? The Little Mermaid, I need to get this set back into Fantasyland as I get Belle's Castle back there too. So the plan is, as I get Belle's Castle done, you can kind of see the one I have back there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is one of the projects that I've got coming up. So as we come back here, the Belle Castle I have is tiny. So we're probably going to remove that. And from the looks of it, I don't think that castle is going to really overpower Cinderella Castle back there. So I'm probably going to reimagine that the dining area back there, and I'm going to add that to the region of Fantasyland there. I think it'll really bring Fantasyland alive. Again, we've got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We also have, and I know I haven't finished that yet, but that is Filler Magic there. We've got Peter Pan and Small World. So I do need to finish the signage on Filler Magic. And I've got the lighting ready for that and everything, but I need to finish that signage. So those are kind of things we're doing there. We also, Tron is back in here. It's a mess right here right now. Excuse that. But I've built this across, and I'm probably going to be building this across as well. Because what I'd like to do is reconstruct Tron there, have the train going through, and we'll talk about that in a second. And we're going to get the train station back there, and some of the those the tents back there. We've got to get those back in Fantasyland. So talking about the train though, okay? And the train plans are this. I'm going to probably keep the level with the front of the train station there. I'm going to build a berm around the side here and put the train on top of that. So when that level there kind of levels off with the back here in Fantasyland, and it'll be on the surface then on Fantasyland and all the way around, and then we'll be going all the way around behind Big Thunder Mountain and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then what we're going to do over here, and let's get over here. Sorry for moving the camera fast. But we are going to, as we come off of the train station here, we're going to keep it up at that level there. But then we are going to weave. And what I think I'm going to do, because I'm in the process of changing Pirates as well. I've just reconstructed it. That I'm not going to be going around the back of it. I've just kind of made this main fairway here. We've got Red out there with the auction. We've got the guy with a dirty foot on the bridge there. And I've got a lot of work to do on that. But I am going to make the train, I'm going to try, this is the plan, to have the train go through here and then go over. And yes, I'm going to have to go over. As you see that line right there, I'm going to go over and then go down, and I'll be going through that tunnel behind Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So that is the plan as of right now. That's what I've been thinking about, because I really want to get the train going around the whole park. Okay, and that is a major goal of mine. I had it before. It was very brief, maybe for about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months. It was in full operation when the park was in the other location in the basement. But all the changes and me trying to update and that, the train kind of takes a back seat a lot. So looking from the front here, again, we've still got to do some work to get some lighting into the contemporary. We got to finish up that other track as well for just this double track here for the monorail. But over in this area then with the train, I'm going to be moving this area back here. Now, a lot of you guys ask, what is this area? This is kind of a little shout out to Disneyland. As we come around the front of Disneyland on this side on the train, it has the dinosaur area. Okay, and so what I wanted to add, because I had these sets and I think they're cool sets, I added the Indiana Jones, and you can kind of see here, he doesn't have the idol there. It's Iron Man's helmet, and we've got the Joker stealing the idol there with Batman chasing him. We're gonna have a little fun, right? And we've also got the temple scene, and we have the Sarlacc pit. Can't have it without the Sarlacc pit, right? Indiana Jones without the Sarlacc pit. And then we have the Muppets have invaded the Ewok village. We've got Mando Kermit there, and Miss Piggy. We also have Grogu being saved by Jack Sparrow. We've got more kind of shout out to Indiana Jones here in the Ewok treehouse. Even those two guys up in there, razzing Fozzie there. And so we kind of, it's just a little bit of a shout out. And I had those sets. And like I said before, I've always said that if I've got a set, I got to get it into the park. I got to do something with it. So I don't really buy sets that really can't go into the park. That's one of the reasons why I had the castle out there in that wall insert. So I'm going to be moving this closer to Tomorrowland. And yes, eventually there's going to be some upgrades to Tomorrowland. So just bear with me on that. So that's the plan here, so we can get that train going around. You guys that are new to my channel, I do have some shout out to the old Skyway. If you guys recall that. I remember as a child going down to Disney World. Not many remember. If you check some old videos or get on some of the older sites that have some of the vintage stuff, this is the old Skyway. Went over Fantasyland and went all the way to Tomorrowland and the People Mover. So that's what we're doing with the train. Don't forget, I also have the new expansion area. So let me quickly get to that and show you guys that before I leave you today. You got to see this. All right, and here we are. We're in one of the little cubbies that I can get into in the middle of the park so I can manipulate the minifigs and build and that. So we are down by the partner statue. And as we turn around by the castle here, we can look at Frontierland. And so this is, if you look at the concept art that they have, I've tried to mimic that. I know Disney changes a lot. I'm crossing my fingers that they don't change this too much, because it is a kind of a cool build. I've got the station there, and then I have the new Cars expansion area. Okay, and so if we look here, we've got that snow-capped mountain with the spires there, the trees, and I've got the ride track, the dimensions of it. I've got where it's going, and I've got some of the builds on it already. I know they're going to be using cars, trucks, I believe. So I do have a Mater out there. We also have Lightning McQueen and Mater, one of the floats right there. But I've tried to mimic what they have in the concept art. So the track of this, you start down here, and you're going to be coming up around. So I've got to get a signage right there for the start line. But then it's going to come around like this, and then it comes over this bridge. It dives down around, goes under the bridge. It goes into a tunnel, and then the tunnel comes out right here. And then you're going to come up around here. There is a waterfall right there. You're going to go around the mountain there and right down that way. And where it does, it ends. It goes behind that A-frame building that's part of the queue for the ride. And it does go around and then come back. And then in that other area that I can get in right there, there is going to be a smaller ride. Now, I'm not going to be able to get that because I need to keep that so I can get to the build. But we'll be doing something with that. Right now, I've got a lot of Star Wars. I know I have a bunch of Star Wars stuff back there. I'm probably going to keep the Mos Eisley's Cantina back there. That I'm probably going to move someplace, but it will be in the build. So yeah, I assure you that. But we'll be, and you can see the platform that I have Big Thunder on right now. I've got to build that up. So we've got a lot of work to do back there. I'm leaving that a little bit because I'm questioning if they're going to go with the Villain's Land or not. I can move my clouds back about 3 feet. So if I need to, I'm going to put the Villain's Land will go right in between the Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Mountain. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. There is the Haunted Mansion. And I've got one of the ride floats there, the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland. But that's kind of what we're looking like in the park right now. I've got some work to do, like I said, over here in Frontierland. I'm waiting to work on that train coming through there too. So that's what we got going on here. If you guys got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave a message. But we really appreciate if you guys, anybody that likes Disney, likes the Lego building, please show them our site. We really appreciate it. It's just a big hobby down here. And until next time, guys, we will see you soon. Bye-bye now.